Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, man, Mike, coming at you guys with a late night signing for the Atlanta Falcons. Josh Rosen is signing with the Atlanta Falcons. Our Atlanta Falcons, according to Jordan Schultz. All right, Atlanta is a good landing spot for Josh, the former 10th round pick, the 10th pick in the NFL draft, 2018 NFL draft, with A.J. McCarron suffering a torn ACL. I think this is a good opportunity. On the previous shows, I stated that the Falcons are going to need a guy that's not only young enough, but he is seasoned enough to be, to have the ability to come in, make some solid decisions, and back up Matt Ryan if Matt Ryan should. And again, cross your fingers. Look, we don't need Matt Ryan to get hurt, but in case of that happening, you're going to need a guy that's going to have the ability to step in almost immediately, and Josh Rosen does have, some ability. He's not a guy that's going to, he's had his struggles in the NFL, obviously being traded and, cut from the 49ers. Look, man, I think this is a solid move, especially when you have Felipe Franks struggled mightily in his first, I guess you want to say, start. But A.J. McCarron got the start in the preseason game against Miami, and he did not, it did not end up well for A.J. McCarron turning ACL, of course. But when it all come down to it, man, Josh Rosen is a guy that he can. When you need him to just come in and do the bare minimum and, just control the ball, a guy that can dink and dunk. And that's what A.J. McCarron, he was going to be a guy that's going to come in, manage the game, not make a ton of mistakes, and he's not going to do too much. The Falcons offense is not designed to throw the ball 40, 50 times a game anymore, even though Matt Ryan can still do that. But Arthur Smith is going to, rely more on the running game, rely more on the, the defense to kind of get some plays, to get after the quarterback and get some turnovers. The offensive line, running the ball, obviously, but the running backs, Mike Davis, Quadri Olison, guys like Cordero Patterson. These guys are going to run the ball. So when it all comes down to it, the Falcons need a quarterback who is seasoned enough. All right, and 9 times out of 10, when if Matt Ryan goes down, or a starting quarterback goes down, you're not going to make it to the Super Bowl anyway. So this is not one of those situations where I feel as though Josh Rosen is going to come in and be a Pro Bowl quarterback. That's not what this is about. It's about getting an experienced quarterback in on this team so he can, not only help Matt Ryan, but he can learn from a guy like Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is a seasoned vet. He can kind of figure out exactly what he needs to work on as far as his game is concerned. Being around a great quarterback, being around a good quarterback. This is sometimes what needs to happen for a guy that has struggled, like a Josh Rosen. All right, he struggled trying to find his way, find his, find his way in the NFL. But again, man, I think this is just a good signing for the Atlanta Falcons. Josh Rosen signed with the Atlanta Falcons. Obviously, the Falcons needed a quarterback with A.J. McCarron tearing his ACL, Felipe Franks not being ready. But I want to know what you guys think about this. Josh Rosen is an Atlanta Falcons per source, Jordan Schultz. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this. Leave your comments below. Your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.